The video you're about to watch is probably going to make you reflect. If you have 10 minutes of your life to take a break and be ready to operate your identity, think different, and frame your mindset, then this might be the video for you.
So a whole lot has been going on the past few months, and I've been disappearing from the internet, but fear not, we're back. Today, I just wanted to take you a little bit behind the scenes of what has been going on. And the reason why is I know that a lot of people feel that sometimes they do need a break or they need to step away from something before recommitting to themselves or recommitting to a project or starting fresh, so to speak. For me, it's not a matter of needing a break from what I do, because I've been working with my clients and I've been enjoying my family and doing the things that I love doing. But it has been needed to actually take time and detach myself from only the doing and taking time to actually step into the being. That said, what does that even mean? You'll ask. I feel one of the reasons why it's important sometimes to take breaks. So many people are stuck in one or two mindsets, as my experience goes. Number one is the person that really grinds and hustle, that wants to make things happen and think that the more I do, the more I work, or the harder I go at something, the more I will be rewarded and I will get the success I'm trying to get to, or the personal fulfillment, or the result, or the goal, the physique, whatever that is for you. On the other hand, we have people that have tried that way of doing and they've been burned out, or they understood that maybe there's something different to life and they go in camp two that is all about letting go of the stress and trying to detach from results and plans and wanting to have everything under control at all times and kind of relaxing in their own life. And I think both of those are not, one is right, one is wrong. They both have a place and a time in everybody's experience. And I think oftentimes we forget is that you can actually live and have both, because it's a result of who you are. And those, let's say, ways of being or mindsets can actually be the thing that makes your life feel aligned, feel purposeful, feel interesting. You don't feel like you're stuck in the matrix, or you're stuck by societal impositions, or you're not free to be yourself. You can live authentically, and at the same time you can reach the results and the personal success that you're looking for, whether it's career or a certain physique or the body of your dreams, a relationship, kids, family, impact in this world. You don't need to choose either I hustle and I do, and I never take a break, or I go the total opposite direction. I have no plans, I don't commit to anything, I don't set goals because otherwise I disappoint myself or I fall into the grinding mode and I've been burned out before. Like, both these mentalities are a reaction, a trigger that your mind is going through. You are not actually proactively choosing using your brain in a way that is proactive, that feels is in control, because you're either one or the other. You are kind of running away from something. And as long as you feel, or you have an instinct of feeling like you're running away from something, subconsciously or consciously, that is never a place that feels good in the body. So your body will feel it. You'll find yourself self-sabotaging or being restless or not feeling 100% fulfilled, or having bouts of depression or bouts of extreme motivation that then fall to the ground. But you will never feel that kind of balanced lifestyle that you're secretly or consciously trying to achieve. Because the reason is there is no balance. At any time in our life, we're choosing to go imbalanced in one category, in one area, to make that flourish. And we dim down the other areas for a moment, but we do it consciously. We're living and building life by design. The one thing that changed it all for me is that everything we do as humans is not rational. We live in a paradoxical world, so to speak. So, in order for me to achieve more, sometimes I need to do less. And in order for me to feel more accomplished, I need to let go of certain things. And all this work of achieving and building, or this world of relaxing, being at ease, is the fruit of those two interacting together. Is never choosing either one or the other. Is not only the doing or the not doing, is the being. Is you being a certain person that can manage it all. It's being a certain kind of person that can go into stress and get out of stress. It's you being a person that can do work, be focused, intentional, have deep work sessions, and can have the self confidence, the self trust, the peace in their body to actually be present with their families when they're off work. So, as you can see, it's never one or the other, it's usually who you are being. And this is kind of the way that made it possible for me and for my clients to go from this reactive kind of life happens to me and all the things are out of my control to taking responsibility almost for what is my life about, what do I care about, and then going into how can I make it happen, but changing up here not only by doing a bunch of stuff. If you give two people the same exact recipe to do something, you give a recipe for a cake to someone that is self-confident, that enjoys a challenge, that loves to learn something new, that feels at ease in a kitchen, or you give the same exact recipe to someone that has a bad memory about an experience they had in the kitchen, or they had some trauma related to the kitchen, or they don't have self-esteem, or they are actually scared about taking a challenge, or they have self-doubt about themselves and how they can perform under pressure, or they are scared of trying something new, or they just don't feel good that day mentally, physically, or emotionally. Even with the same exact recipe, the result, the cake, will be completely different. You will probably even feel that it tastes different, even if it looks the same. And the why is because those two people have a different energy and they're approaching the thing in completely different ways. You might have this new workout, you might have the new diet, you might have the new challenge, or this new way of doing business, or this new secret to optimize your personal life or your family life. The point is that if you're not the person that has built that self-respect, the self-trust, the actual identity, and feels at ease and feels clear of mind, doesn't matter what that recipe that it chose is about. The result will still be challenging you, will still be not what you expected. You would probably not achieve it. And even if you achieve it, you would lose it again. And maybe you tried this before in your life. That's why a whole lot of people that come to me in coaching, they tried to work out a certain way, maybe for even a couple of years with success, but then it drops down. Or maybe you build the business and you actually have the extremely profitable agency or coaching business, or you're a consultant, things are going great, but then at some point, there's things keeping you back. Maybe you lose something in the family department, or your relationships are not the same, or you smoke and drink, or you're out of shape for the first time in your life, or you feel scared about losing it all. If you're reactive this way, you're never going to build that life by design, and no matter what you do, there is not much that will actually get to where you truly want to get. So all of this to say, I took this month that has been very challenging on a personal level for so many reasons. Things happening at home with renovations and things not going the way we expected to, losing a bunch of money on this and that. A lot of little things. My little kids starting in kindergarten as well. All of the parents and grown-up things that have happened in the past months have been pretty tiring, pretty intense, pretty challenging. And that's why I have not shown my face as much. Sometimes we need to slow down in order to speed up. Me getting this time away had me thinking a whole lot about what we do actually expect, both from ourselves and the reality outside. And I see why a lot of people either go in one category of doing a bunch of work, working hard, thinking that's the strategy, and then probably burning out, or at some point realizing they're lacking in some areas anyways, or going in the completely different route of I gotta do nothing, chill, have no plans, have no goals, because that's a better way of living. The true sweet spot that is possible is having both. Is being on when you're on, focused when you're focused, and then relaxed when you can relax. Most people cannot go from being focused, intentional, and giving attention to the one thing, and then also taking time to rejuvenate, relax, recover. They don't know how to allocate time to build the life they actually want, or how to actually manage themselves mentally, emotionally, to sustain things over time consistently. So they fall into self sabotage, or they fall to their systems and inner self critic all the time. You actually need to upgrade your identity. I hope this was helpful. Go watch these other videos if you want to hear more from me. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day and thank you for watching.